Former caretaker says he was pressured into pleading guilty to stealing from an elderly man. Now he tells us he thinks justice was taken away from him. James Torres tells us his story and why the victim's family says he is getting what he deserves.
Everything they've accused me of is untrue.
Ricky Stevenson says he was hired in the summer of 2015 to take care of this man, Jack Coleman.
I was hired to keep him active, is what they said they wanted.
Jack's niece hired him. She says Jack needed the caretaker because he had dementia.
He absolutely needed help.
At the time, Janie Coleman was working on legally taking over Jack's finances. That way she could help pay his bills. She says the relationship with Stevenson became sour when one of her uncle's bankers gave her a call.
He said there's been over $4,000 taken from this account in a month, and it's not your uncle.
Coleman says Stevenson took advantage of her uncle and stole that money along with more than $85,000 worth of jewelry from his home. The family filed criminal charges against Stevenson. He says he's innocent, but he says his attorneys advised him to take a plea deal.
He said if you don't, you're going to lose the civil case. You're going to get 6 to 12 years in prison. That'll scare a man.
According to court documents, Stevenson faced 2 charges, felony theft and financial exploitation of an elderly person. He pled guilty to theft and had the other charge dropped. Despite that, he says he is innocent, and Coleman gave him the jewelry as a gift.
He said it was his jewelry. He could do what he wanted to with it.
But the Coleman family says since Stevenson took the plea deal, he should be aware that he did something wrong.
I think he's delusional. He knows he did it. Any honest caretaker, any honest man would call up the family and say, look, your uncle's trying to give me all of his jewelry.
Reporting in Cleveland, I'm James Torres.
Jack passed away from a stroke last year. The court scheduled a restitution hearing for Stevenson and Coleman's family at the end of the month. That's where a judge will decide how much money Stevenson will have to pay back.